So I want to talk about whether you should compete or not as a Jiu Jitsu practitioner. And I think most guys would say yes, you do have to. I really think it depends on what your goals are and what you want to get out of Jiu Jitsu. I definitely think, if you want to get as good as you can possibly be at Jiu Jitsu, you probably do have to compete. But I think, like for me, for example, started Jiu Jitsu in my 50s. I do it for personal development. I do it because I enjoy it. I feel like I get a lot out of it. And it's not worth it for me to compete. Like, I've always been competitive my whole life. Everything I've ever gotten into, I ended up being super competitive at it, or coaching it, or teaching it, or whatever. And when I started Jiu Jitsu, I was like, nope, I'm not going to compete. I'm just going to do this for my own satisfaction. And the deeper I get into it, the more I think that's the right decision for me. And definitely if you compete, you're going to get better faster for a few reasons. One is the accelerator effect of leading up to a competition. You're going to do more volume. You're going to train more intensely. You're going to have probably a little bit more adrenaline in your training. And that's proven. When you have more adrenaline doing a physical activity, it leads to deeper kind of anchoring of skills in the nervous system and the brain. So definitely, you're gonna get better faster if you compete. And then guys who do compete, they also talk about just like the accelerant effect of the actual roles, the competition roles themselves. But for me, that's also the number one reason I don't want to compete, is because those are the situations where I feel like I run the most risk of being injured. So I want to do more, go harder leading up to a competition because I want to do well at the competition. Well, that's where, maybe I get tired, make a mistake, my training partner's going harder as well, and I get injured. The other thing is, in a training environment, I know that I'm trying to take care of my partner's safety, and I trust that my partner is trying to take care of my safety. In a competition setting, even if the dude's a perfectly awesome guy, if he gets your arm, he's gonna rip that arm bar. He's not gonna wait, see if you're gonna tap. He wants to submit you. So I mean, it's not being mean or anything. It's just the nature of competition. He wants to win. So he's going to rip the armbar, and there's a lot more risk, I think, of getting injured in that kind of a setting where your safety isn't your opponent's number one objective. So that's my personal opinion. Really love to hear what you guys think, whether you're full-on competition and you think, no, if you're going to do jiu-jitsu, you have to compete, or whether you're kind of like me, where you're it's not for me. It's not what I want to get out of jiu-jitsu. So let me know.